Good morning everyone. Jai Shri Ram. Today we'll start chapter 67. Hanuman narrates an incident connected to a crow to Rama from Sunderkand of Valmiki Ramayana. I'll read initial 18 verses from this chapter and explain its meaning. Hanuman narrates at length an incident connected with a crow that occurred during the sojourn of Sita with Rama at Chitrakuta, which was related by Sita by way of a token of remembrance. Sita then describes her miserable state to Hanumana and requests him to ask Rama, Lakshmana and Sugriva to come to Lanka to destroy Ravana together with its army. Hanumana consoles Sita, saying that Rama and Lakshmana would reduce Lanka to ashes and take her back to Ayodhya. When Hanumana further requests Sita to give a token of remembrance to be handed over to Rama, she gives him a jewel for the head as a token. Verses 1 to 18. Evam uktah tu Hanumana Raghavena Mahatmana सीताया भाषित सर्वं न वेदयत राघवे एवम् उक्तवती देवी जानकी पुरुषरोषभ पूर्ववृत्तमभिज्ञानं चित्रकूटे यथा तथं शुकसुप्ता त्वया शार्दं जानकी पूर्वम् उत्थिता वायशः सहसा उत्पत्य विररादस्तन अन्तरे पर्यारेण च सुप्तः त्वं देवी अंके भरत अग्रज पुनः च किल पक्षी स देव्या जनयति व्यथां पुनः पुनरारूपागम्य वीरराधपुषं किल ततः त्वमवोदितः तस्याः शोणितेन सम्मुक्षितः तां तु दृष्टा महाबाहो राधितां च स्तन अन्तरे आशिविषैव कुत्तो निःश्वसन्न अप्यशभाषथाः नखग्रेहिकेन ते बीरु दारयितुं तु स्तन अन्तरं कः क्रीडितं शरोषेण पञ्चवक्रेण मौगिना निरीक्षमाणः सहसा वायशं समवेक्षताः नखैः सरुदैरैः तीक्ष्णैः माम एव अभिमुखं स्थितं सुतः किल शक्रस्य वायशः पततां वरः धरान्तरः चर शीघ्रं पवनस्य गतो समः ततः तस्मिन् महाबाहो कोपसमर्वतीत ईक्षणः वायसि त्वमकृत्वा कुरां मतिं मतामवर शतदर्भसन्तरात् गृह्य ब्रह्मश्रेण नयोजः प्रदीप्त इव कालग्निः जजवाल अभिमुखगहम् क्षिप्तवासं प्रदीप्तं दर्भं तमवायशं प्रति ततः तु वायशं दीप्तः सदर्भो अनुजा जगामः सपित्रा च परित्यक्तः शूरैः सर्वैः महर्षिभिः तीनलोकान् सम्परिक्रम्य त्राता रमण अधिगच्छति पुनरेवागतस्व चत्काशं हृदम् सतमनिपतितं भूमौ शरण्यः शरणागतं वदर्हम् अपि काकुस्थ कृपया परिपालयः मोघम् अस्त्रं न शक्यं तु कर्तुम् इति एव राघवः भवान् सत्यक्षिकाकस्य हीनस्ति स्म दक्षिणं राम त्वां शनमः कृत्वा राज्ञो दशरथस्य च विष्टुष्टतु कदा काकाः प्रतिपेदेखमालयम् एवम् अस्त्रविदां श्रेष्ठः सत्त्ववान् शीलवान् अपि किमर्थास्त्रं रक्ष पशुन योजयसि राघव. This means, hearing the words of high-souled Ram, Hanumana reported to Ram all the words spoken by Sita. O Ram, the foremost of men, Sita the princess spoke in a detailed account of an event which occurred long ago in Mount Chitrakuta as a token of recollection. Sita, who slept happily by your side at one instance got up before you. A crow coming down quickly tore her flesh at an area in the midst of her breast with his beak. O Ram, you slept in your turn on the lap of the princess. That crow again began to torment the princess. Coming near again and again, it tore her breast severely. Dampened by her blood, you then were awakened by her. O tormentor of enemies, though lying happily asleep, you were awakened by Sita, the princess who was being ceaselessly tormented by the crow. O long-armed Rama, seeing her who was lacerated at the midst of her breast, you were enraged like a hissing snake and spoke to her as follows. O bashful Sita, by whom was the middle of your breast lacerated with nail points, who is playing with an angry five-hooded serpent? Looking around, you suddenly saw a crow which perched in front of Sita with its sharp nails stained with blood. That crow, foremost of the birds, was indeed the son of Indra, the lord of celestials, dwelling in the middle of the mountains and equal in speed to the mind and wind. O great Rama, the excellent among the wise, with your eyes rolling with anger, you then harbored a cruel intention against the crow. Taking a blade of grass from your bed of the sacred grass, you charged it with a potency of Brahma missile. That flaming blade blazed forth like the fire of universal dissolution, with its end facing the bird. You hurled that flaming blade of grass towards the crow, then that flaming blade of grass for its part followed the crow. Forsaken by all the celestials, Indra, its father, and the sages too, that crow did not find a protector even after going round all the three worlds, heaven, earth, and lower regions. O destroyer of enemies, being frightened, the crow came to your presence once again and sought your protection. Though fit to be killed, you on your part, affording shelter in mercy to the crow, protected that crow which had fallen flat on the ground. O Ram, since it is not possible to make the missile waste, you destroyed the right eye of the crow. O Ram, then that crow, having been discharged by you, went back to its own habitation after offering salutation to you and to King Dasratha. O Ram, why are you not employing the same type of missile on the demons? Though you are the foremost among the wielders of missiles, though courageous and possessed of all good disposition. I'll continue other verses in my next video. Jai Shri Ram.